Welcome to episode 7. Let's get back to that
Can you
story.
scooch over?
You want me to scooch over?
Just a little bit. Scooch.
Scooch?
Scooch.
Scooch. Scooch Ovaries! So here's a memory that I think everybody has of a certain age. It's a Saturday afternoon in the summer. It's kind of hot out, and you get to wash a car. So you go and you get the AM FM radio, and you find your station, and you listen to the top 40.
Okay.
Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
And you're wearing your shorts and your t-shirt, and you got your giant sponges and your hose and your bucket, and you're just having a fucking awesome time. That's one of my favorite memories, is washing the car in the driveway with the radio on. And then I think it just, later I realized I just have a little OCD. I like things clean. But also, there's a joy in being outside and listening to music with other people, and then you all just start singing.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we did during those summers is learn the hustle from my sister Jeannie. It was that year, that 3-4 week period when disco was popular.
Yeah, I remember those days.
She taught us the hustle, and I didn't learn it because I'm a bad dancer and I don't retain. But it's a happy memory, and that's not happening anymore. Nobody's going outside with the radio washing their car. We're going to Big Dan's or Big Joe's or Big Harry's, driving through and getting a car wash, and then we're vacuuming it ourselves.
I was going to say, in Florida, there's a lot of car washes, but I also see, at least in my neighborhood, I see people outside from time to time washing their car.
See, we're not allowed to do that here at Oakland. It's one of the rules. You can't wash your car.
Okay. Yeah, I think in neighborhoods, but I agree. I mean, as someone who's had Breaking Bad in the background of their house, because I can't even tell you I've watched Breaking Bad. I can't talk
Breaking
today.
Bread. That was a good show. That was about
Tom
eating.
Papas has a podcast called Breaking Bread. It's very good.
I love him.
I do too.
He's great.
And he actually bakes bread for all of his guests. Yeah. Anyway,
That's clever.
I don't know why there's so many Florida car washes, especially for now in a drought. I mean, I'm not even lying. There's as many car washes now as I think there are, like CVS and Walgreens across the street from each other.
Yeah, and
it's bonkers.
Yeah, and they have monthly memberships, and I have one that I cancel for a few months at a time, and then I sign up again.
Oh.
Because after you go through the car wash for free, you can get all the sprays and the towels and everything, and you can clean your car on the inside. I haven't done that because I'm tired, and I'm physically still thinking, shouldn't someone do this for me? Because you can kind of lean into that, and it's week 13, so no, Mary, it's time to wash your car. You can now bend and lift 10 pounds, and it would be good exercise for me. But it's hard to reach the back window, so I bought one of those sticks that has like a sponge on the end.
Oh, yeah, that's
for
a good idea.
the back window and for the front window, because you need to be able to see out your car window.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just a memory that I kind of miss, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Washing the car in the driveway. And I'm glad it's still happening.
Yeah,
That
in my
me
neighborhood.
happy. Good.
But I think, I've washed my car in my own driveway before, but sometimes I'm like, why don't I just go to the car wash? Because they've got like all the good stuff, and then you can, and the vacuums are like phenomenal, and you can go in there and so
And they got little mat cleaners. You can put your mat through the thing and it cleans it.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying when you leave there. It's like, my car's so clean. And they give free air fresheners to the place I go, but they last about 2 days. I thought, wow, they could have invested in a better quality air freshener. But that's okay, because I know how to change the air filters in my car. I changed my engine air filter the other day because I got the oil changed a few weeks ago. So I know how to do that.
Look at you, Magoo.
I'm not Magoo. Did you hear my shoulder pop?
I did.
Getting old. That's old lady shit right there.
Sorry, guys, we got to stop the podcast. My shoulder's popping.
I barely moved my arm. But I know how to change the inside cabin filter. It's behind the glove box.
Compartment. Yeah, kind of underneath.
Do you know how to do that too?
I don't know how to do it, but I know it exists.
Yeah, so you can do that. And it costs like $10 on Amazon, or you can go to the dealer or a mechanic and have them do it for $100. So they told me I needed both air filters, which I knew I didn't because I just changed them. But I believed them. So I ordered them, and I put the $15 engine one in $15, which is like $150 at the place.
Yeah.
And the $10 internal one, it's a little harder to do that one because you got to like finagle some stuff, and it's kind of a hard, uncomfortable reach, but you can do it, and I will do that later. Or maybe I'll ask Robin to help me.
I can do that.
My shoulder popped, and who knows what that means.
Before I leave, I will go in there and twist something and pull it out, and we'll change your air filter.
That'll be, I will feed you for that. I'm going to feed her anyway.
I didn't say she was going to feed me anyway. So, okay. I thought you wanted to discuss Tupperware, which is super old lady shit.
I did. That is such super old lady shit. Because it's not even Tupperware. We're saying it like Xerox or Kleenex. It's any kind of Rubbermaid or any plastic food container, Pyrex, whatever you got. You know when you got leftover food? I didn't before because I had an eating disorder. I binged. I didn't purge. So I didn't have leftovers. Also, turns out I've learned over the last couple of months, I don't like leftovers.
Oh, some people don't.
I used to love leftovers. I no longer. Things keep changing in my life now. I'm like, I take a bite. I'm like, I don't want this now. It's like I want everything fresh. Like I have to have a chef. But I have a thing also where I believe expiration dates. You know how I don't always trust the government, but I do trust expiration dates. And I don't have one person who agrees with me on this. Not one in my life currently. They said those are suggestions.
Every time I eat something that's not, we only see each other once a month when we film this podcast.
Yeah.
I was eating cottage cheese the other day, and I don't even want to tell you the expiration date. And I was just shoveling in. I was like, Mary would be so pissed off at me right now. Because I was like, smells fine.
Oh, no.
Because I was wanting to get my protein. You know what? Fine. That's like 3 days ago.
You have
Look
a
at me.
steel stomach. Your stomach is steel.
Fine.
So some of them say best if by date, you know.
Best if you buy some more of my product.
Oh my God. I understand. It's like you have to throw it out and buy more. But when my bread turns green, I know it's bad.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
And
if you
can I
look
say
at it,
this?
yeah.
Your bread should be turning green. It's when you have the bread for like 4 weeks and it doesn't turn green, that means there's way too many preservatives.
Oh.
So if your bread's turning green, you're right on the money. That you're buying the right bread and it should be turning green.
That's when I buy the fresh Publix loaves that are sliced up. They only last a couple days.
Yep.
You buy the other stuff, it's good for like 3-4 weeks.
Have you seen that where someone like put a McDonald's hamburger, I don't know, like in their glove compartment for a year and they brought it back out and it still looked the same?
No.
Yeah. So if your bread's turning green, kudos.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And I just haven't bought bread that often because I love bread, but it turns right to sugar and I need more meat, less bread. I need more green leafy is what I need. I know I should say the vegetable part, but I just like saying green leafy.
Green
It makes me
leafy.
happy. More green leafy, dark green leafy if you can, even better. But yeah, I like to put stuff in the Tupperware container. It makes me happy. You know, I make too much because I don't know how to cook for one. Because it's not something that gets learned in the Tischbein household. We cook for 8.
Yeah, you guys are a big family.
Yeah, I used to eat for 8, even after everybody was gone. It was me and my mom. Like, why am I eating everything? But I realized, you know, it made her happy when I ate. And it made me happy because food fills that hole that's sitting there. It's now I understand portion control a lot better. And I respect it. But I still test it once in a while just for fun. But I have a lot of different containers, and it makes me happy to have those. I used to yell at my sister, Moggy, because she would have these little teeny tiny containers and stuff, and she'd put stuff in it and put it in the fridge. I say, just eat it. That's like 2 tablespoons. She's like, no. I'm like, oh my God. But now I leave food on the plate. Now I throw away stuff, which is wasting, right? Technically.
Yeah. I'm torn on this because I don't think people should overeat. But then I also don't like leftovers. This is kind of the trick I do. Like I might have a couple bites left and I'm like, if I'm not hungry, I'm not going to eat it. I put it in either a food container or like a Ziploc and it stays in my refrigerator until it gets so old that I don't feel guilty for throwing it away. I'm like, I can't possibly eat something that's going to make me sick. So it's really wasting food, but I'm playing like the long con in my mind about wasting the food.
Who do you think is going to come and eat it?
because I work from home. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just, that'll be like my lunch. And sometimes it is. Sometimes it is not.
Yeah, I was going to say probably more times than not, right?
Yeah, probably. Sometimes you can make a little mishmash though. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, you know what? I got this little thing. Put it all together, down the pie hole, and it's good. But sometimes I just throw it away 4 weeks later.
But we definitely will never agree on expiration dates.
I know.
So what do you think they're for?
I think because the government doesn't put them on there. Most of the time it's the manufacturer. And so the manufacturer's like, man, let's try to get these people to just buy more of our stuff. Because there's a lot of it. So if it lasts for a long time, they're not going to be buying more of it. But if we scare them to every 6 months buy more of it, because it might be bad. So that's just me. I hate to be conspiratorial, but here I am.
That's a little flat earthy.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little bit thinking that they all got together and said, we can get away with this, everybody. Let's all do it.
Yeah. I don't believe the earth is flat, but I do.
No, I'm joking.
I do think corporate America is evil.
Yeah, and I can't actually argue with that one. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's a proven fact.
Yeah.
It is. They really do want to take advantage of us, as we've seen time and time again. I just really have a fear of not feeling well stomach-wise. I've always had that and turned out had a thing and got taken care of, but still just as afraid to eat food that might possibly be bad. And yet I'll go and have like something spicy in a large quantity and be like, this is fine.
We do need to be a disclaimer, which we did all the time last season. I don't think we've done this season. Take nothing of what we've said and apply it to your own life because we are nothing. We are not people to dress for your health. I mean, the cancer stuff, please get screened if something's wrong. But as far as different. Like eating expired food because this dum-dum does, no. Use your own judgment.
I really literally know no one who agrees with me on the expiration date.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, everyone in my life is like, what? I'm like, yeah. Like, no. Like, yeah. Like, no. No, it's a running joke at work because sometimes I'll just throw things away. They'll be like, where's that salad dressing? I said, from 2025, it's in the trash.
It's not other people's salad dressing, is it?
I'll do that if it's old, yeah. Yeah, and then they get mad at me. Like, what'd you do with my salad dressing? I'm like, I threw it out, but I'll buy you a new one now because I feel guilty. Because it's easy to get Olive Garden dressing. I'll find.
What if they wanted it at that moment?
It's 3 years old. Okay. I hear it now. No, you're right.
It's not your salad dressing.
It's not my salad dressing. I've done that though.
Oh, don't touch other people's salad dressings.
Okay.
If it's in a refrigerator and you didn't put it in the refrigerator, keep it in the refrigerator.
I know that's office politics and that's 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was going to say in defense of myself, I have tried to drink some milk and it tastes weird and I've looked at the expiration date and it's within the expiration date, but I don't like the way it tastes, so I'll dump it out.
Okay, I like that. That's
I've done
good
that
news.
before. Okay. I don't trust the expiration date plus or negative. So if it just doesn't look right or feel right or if things are funky, I will throw them out regardless.
You know what I think is funny is that I buy almond milk, right? Mm-hmm. And it's unsweetened almond milk. There's no dairy in there. It's just water and chemicals, literally. But when I open it, it says, you better use it in 7 to 10 days. I'm like, well, what's going to happen? It's almond milk.
Yeah.
But I throw it away in 10 days.
Oh, gosh.
Because,
Again, I mean, to each their own. And I really think I have just a steel trap of a stomach. So, and you've dealt with a lot. So our eating habits are 100% different. And your way is fine. My way, I don't want to say is fine. Again, if you want to throw away your food, I mean, you can send it to me if you want to. But if it passes a smell test, go ahead and send it Mama's way. However, I don't want to discourage you from throwing other people's food away, but from you using your own common sense, especially with your own body. Yeah, absolutely.
And our opinions are strong. Mm-hmm. But most importantly, we want to know what you guys think about this.
Yes.
Is there any way you could maybe sign on to YouTube or Spotify, wherever you're listening to us on, and put a comment below and let us know your opinion on whether or not expiration dates are real on food? because I would like to know. We could put a poll on this podcast, but nobody ever does this. So if you guys could just put a comment below letting us know how you feel about expiration dates, we promise to end this episode soon.
Also, and I was going to say this earlier, also, if anyone out there is a hairdresser or just a fan of the perm, am I right or wrong? Is the perm coming back? Let us know that too.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, because I think it is. But again, this has been growing out of my head for 55 years. So I'm not really the prime target demographic for perms. But if you know people who are, or maybe even what's the next thing in sassy hairdos?
Sassy.
Sassy.
And you know what? Do you wash your car in the driveway or did you use a car wash? I hear the accent. I have a little accent.
Car wash.
Car wash. Do you go to the car wash or do you do it in the driveway?
And I don't want to go down another bunny trail, which I think I am. But as you know, my father lives in Arizona and I go there once every 3 months. Mm-hmm. They have so many car washes in Arizona and it's a desert. That really upsets me too. I'm like, guys, anyway, if you're in Arizona, why are there so many car washes? And then where's that water coming from?
Yeah, that is a good question. But do you know what I'm hearing in this episode?
What's that?
You do not like waste.
I don't. Waste not, want not, my friend.
And I've known this the whole time, but I just wanted to say it out loud. You really, really don't like waste. You find it worth fighting for.
I do. I find it worth putting in your refrigerator for 3 to 4 weeks until it gets gross. Then you can waste it because it's bad for you. And I'll stand by that.
Well, that's a silly rationalization. But the other stuff, back to your theory, that you and a lot of people in my life do not like waste. I don't like waste. I've done a weird thing with the minimizing thingy where I've probably thrown things out that people would be upset that I threw them out. They probably thought I probably should.
If they're not yours, don't throw them out.
In my condo. I'm talking about
okay.
in my condo.
Okay.
I've thrown things out. I could have donated them.
Oh, yeah. One man's trash is another man's treasure or something like that.
Yeah, but So to sum up, Robin really thinks we shouldn't waste, and I am on the fence, I guess. If it's inconvenient, this isn't about judgment, so don't judge me. I got enough with the people judging me. No one's judging me right now.
Question of the day, landfills, pro or con?
Like right now, I got a bunch of paint cans.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to go to the special place because I don't want that to get into the environment and leach into the drinking water.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I will go to the Lena Road, Manatee County landfill on whatever special day once every 4 months when the window's open for 2 hours and have them, I stay in my car and I open my trunk and they take all the shit out, which is going to be a couple of old laptops that I've had for years.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to do whatever I got to do to destroy them. And I've got a dozen cans of paint I need to get rid of.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. I am in the same boat because I had the whole house redone.
I do that right because I took a geology class in college, and they showed us how all those tin cans they put the waste in from the nuclear stuff. They buried it in the ground, and then that metal rotted and it leached into the water. Oh, and that's how you get a 3 Mile Island or a Love Canal or whatever without having, 3 Mile Island obviously was a meltdown of the core that's not leaching into the water. But we do have water issues once in a while and it's not helping anybody just throw that shit in a landfill. It needs to be disposed of properly. I have no idea what Manatee County does with it.
Yeah. But you're at least on your end, you're doing the right thing. And I've done that too. Like there's just different kinds of ways. So you've got like your paint cans and then your regular stuff. So
they've probably got some magic tool they use that neutralizes it because my doctor taught me about a thing. If you've got extra medication, and you've probably heard about this, I think you can do it at fire stations and police stations too. If you have extra medications you no longer need, never throw them in the trash and never flush them down the toilet. Yeah. Take them to your doctor. He puts them in this special Ziploc bag that neutralizes the effect of whatever the pill was for. And breaks it down. It's like a magic bag. Yeah. And he puts the pills in there and closes it, and it makes it neutralize.
Okay.
And this is also available at police stations and fire departments, I believe. We'll look into that and find out more. But that's just an important thing to know. So even when we talk about waste and whether it's good or not, we're giving you helpful hints about dangerous things.
Yes.
You shouldn't waste.
And I am going to back around If there's an expiration on your medicine, you're not God.
Oh,
don't trust it to that.
All of a sudden, we're like, well, this Motrin's old. I can't take it. I'm like, oh, with Motrin, we can't. Really?
Medicine scares me a little bit because I don't know its like mystical effects. But I mean, milk comes from a cow, and if it's bad, it curdles. But medicine, listen to your doctors, kids.
It just has less of an effect. Like if you were to take a Xanax that was 2 years past its expiration date, it would just have less of an effect on you.
Oh, no, I've kept my flying pills for a little bit, so. Okay.
Yeah, Robin says flying pills. It makes me crazy when she says this because I don't know if it's Klonopin or lorazepam or Xanax. And yeah, I'm throwing all my big words around. Is it?
They could be giving me Tic Tacs, and I'm like, I'm on a plane.
It's all gonna flying pills. She calls them flying pills.
Flying pills.
This is one of your Midwestern things, though.
Yeah.
And I was trying to come up with something before we get to the segments that didn't make it as segments. There's one more part that I want to discuss, which is expressions they use in the Midwest that they don't use in the rest of the world because it's not the Midwest. They don't use them in New York or California. They use them in the Midwest. So I was trying to come up with a couple, and Robin was also trying to come up with a couple. Here are the ones I came up with. Are you ready?
Yes.
So when something annoys me, I say that really milks my cow.
Not a thing.
An expression. That really boils my potatoes.
I think that might be a thing.
I think boils my peanuts might be a thing.
That sounds Southern.
They boil peanuts.
Yeah, they don't really boil peanuts in the Midwest. That's more of
No.
a Southern thing.
That really pulls my tail. No. That really starts my truck. That burns my biscuit.
I think burns my biscuit is another Southern thing.
Burns my biscuits.
Or butter my biscuit. That's really a Southern thing.
butter my biscuit.
Yeah, that's a Southern thing.
That is a Southern thing. Gets my goat. That's a legit. That's national.
Yeah,
that's international.
Yeah, that's omnipresent.
Outside the Midwest is what we're trying to say. That seasons my pork chops.
Oh, I don't think that's a thing in general, but I like that. I might start using that.
Great.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you more. That was not my goal. Shit. That stabs my kebab.
Oh, yeah. That sounds a little Greek.
That gets in my craw. That's a legit omnipresent one.
Omnipresent
too.
one, yeah.
That's not the word we should be using for it. So those are not Midwestern expressions.
No, some of them I like. I can next time I go to Sharpen Springs, I'll say the kebab one and see if anyone agrees with me. That's a big Greek community. They might be like,
you don't have to go to the place where the people are to test out. Like I don't have to find a goat.
they'll be like, lady, just pay for your gyro. You know, don't use me as a tester on your silly things.
No. And then there's the one that I love the most. Do you know the one I love the most?
Go fuck yourself.
No.
I'm just thinking of New York isms.
No, I mean the one that you say that I love.
Oh,
the
no,
most.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I gotta.
Skit scat.
Yes. Just skit scat just kills me. I got a skit scat. I'm like, nobody says that. That's not an expression.
One of these days, if you meet my best friend growing up, you will realize that if I'm at a 20, she's at a 20 million. So we need to make that connection one day.
Okay. I look forward to that.
She's got some real good in the old bank.
She drops them like it's hot.
Yeah, she does. Good people like that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of another episode. So we're going to do segments that didn't make it as segments. Robin, do you have one?
I do. And this is something we can't really discuss it because it's not a segment.
No.
But this is something that you might be able to answer, but unfortunately you can't. Does Deadpool have a brother named Cesspool?
Well done.
Thank you.
Hours and hours we spend on these, just so you know. We do them about 3 seconds before we start recording. I'm gonna do the money one. You ready?
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you go fancy camping, it's called glamping. So would we call fancy, inappropriate disposal of trash glittering?
You know what? Not only is that good, we kind of talked about trash. So you kind of went full circle with this one.
We did. And we did talk about fancy trash disposal because that's going to the Lena Road landfill. I was glittering.
You glittered and you didn't even know it.
But it wasn't inappropriate. It wasn't. I didn't throw it out the window and yell, "Here's your trash!" Like that would be glittering. Like throwing an Arizona iced tea bottle out the window.
I think glittering would be
glittering.
like wearing like a Kentucky
Crown?
Derby hat, and then like
A fascinator?
yeah, like a Kentucky Derby hat, and then maybe like extra jewelry, and then you throw the Arizona iced tea out. You would be glittering.
That's true because you got to make it fancy.
You got to make it fancy.
You can't. You stick your pinky out when you throw it out the window.
Yeah, if not,
You
it'd
gotta-
just be regular glittering. No one likes that. Fancy it up. It's glittering.
I like that. I feel like that's got legs.
Yeah.
That's going to
Yeah.
be a bit somewhere somehow. Or maybe it already was because great minds think alike. Well, we did it, Robin.
We did.
Season 2.
Season 2. Yeah. Season 2's been great.
We told you we were coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You thought, oh, those ladies are liars.
No.
Here it is.
Now we're going to talk and we're going to record it and you're going to listen.
And it's all going to be babble.
Scooch babble scooch. No, it's Scooch Ovaries. And we want to thank you for joining us on this episode of
Scooch Ovaries.
Scooch over.
Hey, can you scooch over?
You want me to scooch over?
Just a little bit. Scooch.
Scooch?
Scooch.
Scooch. Scooch Ovaries.